EA Sports is proud to present PGA Tour coverage. Simply put, there is nothing like it in the game of golf. It is by far the biggest spectator event in the sport. We're at TPC Scottsdale in Scottsdale, Arizona. Hello again and welcome. Rich Lerner alongside my friend and colleague Frank Nobilo. And Frank, what can you tell us about this golf course?
Well, everybody wants to know about 16, the famed par 3 here, surrounded by those skyboxes. Once again, that'll be a topic of the day. But really, this is a regular sight for the PGA Tour. So those of you that were familiar with the golf course, it's now changed. 2014, the designers Morris and Weiskopf did a massive renovation.
Well over 100,000 fans every day, better than 500,000 for the week. It's a giant party mixed in with a heck of a tournament. Well, this one is offline just a bit. Look out. And that one is going to end up in the rough. Wayward from the tee, and this one is headed for the rough, Frank. Second shot coming out of the rough here. Good-looking shot right here. Beautiful shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable. That is one to savor for the rest of the round.
Ball sitting down here in the rough. He's digging in. Not a gimme, but well within his range. -1 in early going. Settles in over the putt. Makes the putt and goes to 1 under. Now to the second hole, and Frank, what can you tell us about this par 4?
A new tee has been added, lengthening this hole 30-plus yards. Plus, what used to be just one bunker on the right side of the screen has changed to a little pot bunker and the addition of 2 bunkers on the left side. Still a semi-blind tee shot, and the hole just bends softly to the left. Another very good par 4 here at TPC Scottsdale. That's beyond long.
That is a sensational play right there, and you have to think that the little helping breeze gave that a nice boost.
It can't be that good. It's going for a little extra.
Frank, this one's offline.
There's rough and thick stuff over there.
Pretty good result right there, considering
it looked rough all the way.
Exactly.
Rich, really did.
Second shot now for Martin Keimer.
Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
That will be a great look at birdie. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
A makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under par. And he has it for birdie. This from about 10 feet. To -2 early in the round. Now the third hole, it's a par 5, and how does this one set up, Frank?
It's a nice yardage around that 550, 560 yard mark. So a good drive, you can certainly reach the par 5 and 2. Got to flash it across a little bit of a desert there. This green has been completely changed in 2014, and the addition of 1 bunker to that right side. Used to be 2. Oh, beautiful swing, and the result is every bit as good.
Excellent start off the tee. That's a great way to begin this hole. Gave that the full treatment. Get up. Not the best shot, this one in the rough, but still will have a play from there. Ends up in the first cut, and he'll have a pretty good look at the whole location from here. Frank, not close, but from that line, not bad.
Oh, that's excellent. Seriously, given the conditions, Rich.
This could be a huge momentum swing here, Frank.
Yeah, one more good swing, and he's going to have an eagle putt coming up. I know you don't want to get ahead of yourself, but that is well on the cards.
That should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. This one just requires a little bit of focus. No problems early. Looks good.
It does look good. This bodes well. We might be in for a very, very low round today.
Good start at 4 under. Frank, what kind of shot is required here at the par 3/4?
A little drop shot par 3 down the hill in today's standards because it's under 200 yards. Series of 3 tee boxes, so plenty to choose from there. The entry into the green is well protected now by the 2 bunkers, one in the center and one on the right front of this green.
Not a huge miss, Frank, but did lose this just a little to the right.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to catch a piece of the green, though.
Well, that's how you do it. Hit it close, take the pressure off that putt. That one should be no problem. Stuck the follow through right there. This could be really good. Timer has a beautiful rhythmic putting stroke. This is a birdie bid. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Starting to move in the right direction. 5 under after that made putt. Frank, this is a demanding driving hole, the par 4 fifth.
Another hole that bends gently to the left. There used to be 2 bunkers down the right side. It's now 1, and it's in the perfect position to make you think about your tee shot. Really, you have to be left of that. The new tees added a little bit of yardage to it. The green still looks the same as what it once was. Tilts slightly from left to right. But you can see why a draw is the preferred shot at TPC Scottsdale.
Right out of the center of the bat.
Did you hear that?
Nice long tee shot there and a good lie, Frank. Second shot. Good look at the green. Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. That's well played. Now a good look at birdie. Settles in, looking to knock it in tight. Frank, this is good golfing weather. Nice strong breeze. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. These putts keep the round together. Starting to put something special together. 6 under par. Ready to tee off now at the 6th. This is a dogleg left.
And another hole that's been stiffened by bunkers on both the left and the right side, really giving you the decision on what club to hit. Should you be bold or should you be smart? Game's about rhythm. When you have good rhythm, it just looks effortless. To hit the ball 300 yards through the air, that easy.
Good tee shot right in the short grass. Frank, how impressive is this performance so far?
You've got to tip your hat. Really, just play good from the first hole on. Rhythm's good. Hit a lot of good shots. Very smart decision making as well. Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. So that ball nestles down in the rough. Just got away a little bit on that tee ball. Just trying to make clean contact from the rough.
This looks like it's going to find the target.
Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. Frank, getting set for this approach shot. Our featured golfer is a player, it's obvious, in full flight right now.
It is. This is where it doesn't matter what the sport is, and golf is a great example for it, though, where when you play your best, it's almost like you're just playing out of your subconscious. Everything happens, it just flows, and you don't really think about it.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. How about 7 under par now? Looking to make a move. This putt for birdie. Down it. That's a birdie. Now to the second par 3 on the front 9. This is the 7th hole.
Quite a stiff par 3 because of the narrowness in the front. Really favoring a higher shot that's going to land softly, and therefore you can open up that green, because the further back you go, the wider it gets.
Wow, way to the right here.
And there's rough over there.
How tough is this going to be now from the rough, Frank?
Oh, it's tough to say, Rich. I mean, so much is going to depend on that lie. I'm going to need a little bit of luck.
Ooh, nice play right there. That's in pretty close. Second shot coming out of the rough here. In the cup. What a shot. Can't get much better than that. Martin Keimer for birdie. Under par for the round. Frank, the par 4 8th. This is a good hole.
It is a dog leg to the left, forces the player to go at the right, and this will play every inch of its yardage, which is over 470 yards. Green's still pretty much the same with that false front, unless there's a flag position in the front. You're really going to have to fly it at least 20 yards or so into that green. Otherwise, that ball is going to run towards the front.
Well, this one has a chance to be really good. That's in the fairway. Second shot now for Martin Keimer. Just a bit offline here, Frank, but not too bad.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the wind or just the lie there. Should be okay.
That will be a great look at birdie. Ready for his second shot, trying to knock it on the green.
Oh, a solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Locked in on the read and the speed. Rolling, rolling, rolling the rock, Frank.
Oh, and yet another birdie, Rich. Beautiful stroke.
Not a gimme, but well within his range. You may have lost track at home, but we're keeping count, and that is 9 under for the day. Finishing out the front side now at the 9th, and Frank, what do you think of this par 4?
Nice way to finish the front 9, Rich. Very thin green, protected by that little splash bunker in the front. Iron players get a real advantage here. One bunker down the right side to be aware of off the tee, though. I doubt anybody could carry that. Well, a hard hole after that tee shot has now become an easy hole.
It's the great equalizer. When you can drive the golf ball, Frank, just like that, boy, it opens up so many avenues, and he'll have plenty to choose from here. Looks good. Chance to make a birdie. Excellent looking shot here. Long drive, but a bad lie.
Wicked.
And setting up here in the rough.
I mean, this skill And that was sublime.
Just good hands, coming out of the rough, able to manage the distance, and now in great position. Good-looking shot right here. Settles in over the putt. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Now to double figures under par. That's a good place to be. 10 under. Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
Has hit a lot of quality shots into these strong winds today. Mark of a good player.
Now, this is not heading in the right direction.
It looks like it's going to be in the rough. In the thick stuff.
Thick? It's brutal out there. He's winding this one up. Does he have the power, though? Oh, I liked that. Oh, that's fine.
Nicely played shot, about 310 yards down the fairway. Frank, even at major championships, a good crowd on a single day might be 25 to 30,000. Consider this for just a moment. At the TPC Scottsdale in 2013, round number 3 on Saturday, almost 180,000 fans jammed into that ballpark.
It's hard to imagine that's twice the gate of a Super Bowl on a golf course. Now, obviously, some of it's hidden because of the size of the acreage, but golf just doesn't get that type of crowds anywhere else in the world. But it works at TPC Scottsdale. They have a crowd that keeps going back. They have the Bird's Nest, for example, that goes there. The parties that ring around there. It's an atmosphere that golf never gets anywhere else, but it really works there. The players feel it too. They breathe it. And this is 1 week of the year, just 1 week, where they do feel like superstars.
It's a mix of soft spikes and stiletto heels. There's nothing quite like the TPC Scottsdale. Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. Here's a birdie putt now for the 2014 U.S. Open champion, Martin Kaymer. Bang! Has it. Clean this up with a tap. Well, in the words of the late, great baseball commentator for the Yankees, Phil Rizzuto, it's time for holy cow, Whitey. That's 11 under par. You can see a little bit off balance on the tee, and that one is going to be in the rough. So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough.
Can a ball explode?
That is big. I mean, really big. What a tremendous display of power and precision. Second shot coming out of the rough here.
Like cyber vision, shot after shot, right at the flag.
Just dialed in. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Frank, just a beautiful day out there today, but there are some challenges.
Yeah, those tricky winds up there, you've really got to focus on exactly how strong it is and what direction, because it's very easy to make the mistake of hitting the wrong club out here. You make a mistake with the wrong club choice, even a good swing is not going to get rewarded.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Timer for birdie. Mark a birdie on the clock. Par 3 12 may not be as famous as the par 3 16th, but Frank, you think this may be a tougher and even better hole?
We see more bogeys and double bogeys here on 12 than 16 will ever see, and courtesy of the water behind and to the right of this green. If you're going to bail out, find one of those bunkers. A good bunker player obviously can get it up and down, but it's still no snack trying to record your par 3 at 12. Oh, this is right at it.
Great effort right there, and a great chance to knock in that short putt.
Second shot.
Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. I mean, almost hard to believe. 13 under already. Continuing to putt with confidence. Par 5 13, Frank, what kind of scoring opportunity is this?
Well, anytime you get on a par 5, obviously birdies and eagles come to mind. 13's been changed a little bit over the years. The split fairway's gone, now it's just one fairway. Water in play, bunker on the left side, they certainly define this fairway. And they've toughened up the front and left side of this par 5 green. The longer hitter, a high ball hitter, still will get a reward at 13.
What a drive. Just tattooed that. Nice position, short grass, second shot.
Well, there's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
And a chance for eagle after that perfectly played shot. Right in the heart of the fairway, green light special. Strong winds have been a factor all day here, Frank. What's the key to scoring low in conditions like this?
Well, sometimes you've almost got to make the ball go to ground. You've just got to keep it out of those high breezes, play away from the trouble.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Martin Keimer has this for eagle. Well, that's how you keep a round going, make putts just like that. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Continuing to play well, a birdie. Par 4 14, Frank, it seems as though you'd be pretty happy with a par here.
You would, even though the putting surfaces here at TPC Scottsdale are excellent. It's going to take 2 good shots to reach this 14th hole. You can get in a little bit of trouble off the tee. That bunker on the left very much in play. The rough on the right side is no snack either, because the ball, more often than not, will finish well above the player's feet. And, of course, that green is very, very narrow, well protected by bunkers on the left.
Just burning rubber right here. I mean, this one is taken off like a missile.
Just destroyed it. He's going to try and rip the cover off it.
Not on the fairway here. This could be a tough shot coming up next. Frank, did you hear the sound of that coming off the club face?
It was like a cannon.
That's in the fairway. Second shot from the rough. It's on the way. Offline, and I think that one's headed for the rough. Frank, better than we thought it was going to be.
Yeah, that looked like it was headed for that thick stuff the whole way, but a little fortunate. But then I guess you're allowed that in this game.
Just a bit left of the whole location.
Should still be okay.
This is a pretty long putt here. You'd be happy to get this to within 2 or 3 feet. You really want to take the stress out of that next putt. Be very happy with that one.
Yeah, lag putt, I mean, really, it's unrealistic to try and make those. So anytime you can two-putt from there is a good result.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Just a tap in to finish the hole. Did the job right there. Great scoring opportunity here at the par 5 15th, but Frank, I'm wondering, as a player, is your mind beginning to think about what's ahead at that par 3 16th hole?
Oh, they are. This is really the finishing stretch at TPC Scottsdale, where you get all these swing holes. 15 is a swing hole. 16, 17, and 18, where so many changes in the score can actually happen. But this one here is all about finding the fairway. A good drive down here will be well rewarded because you'll have a chance to reach this par 5 and 2.
Split the fairway with that. Just a gorgeous swing.
He's gone for a little extra.
He makes a great pass at the golf ball. It's powerful, but it's rhythmic at the same time.
Huge with a capital H.
Moved it a long ways. Oh, come on, that's not even human. That's ridiculous. That is 350-plus yards.
Well, with a good shot here, Rich, this eagle on the cards, hole very reachable from where he is.
Don't get many opportunities like this. This is a good place to take advantage. That should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. That was just a gutsy shot right there, and a good look at eagle coming up. Second from an excellent lie. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Oh, you hate to miss from that distance. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. Just a couple of feet. And that's a birdie. So they'll tap in. He's made it. Frank, the one moment that sort of made the 16th hole what it is today would have to be Tiger's ace in 1997 here at the TPC Scottsdale when it was raining plastic cups.
It was also his reaction, too, and that ushered in the Tiger Woods era that we became associated with, which is the fist-pumping, the rowdy spectators. I mean, he was one of the few players that bridged the gap between spectator and golf course. And it still goes on till today. And I think Rory McIlroy probably is the only other player that starts to broach that type of inside and outside atmosphere with golf.
Still to this day, it's the loudest single moment that I can ever remember hearing on a golf course. Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. Outstanding strike right there, right off the center of the club face. And a good chance for birdie. 160-yard shot. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. That's how you keep a round going, making from that distance. He has this for a birdie. Down to the 17th, and Frank, fair to say this is one of the best short par fours in all of golf?
It is. The drivable par 4 that's designed the way it's meant to be played is a winner. The ones that are just shortened to be made drivable, they don't work. This was designed to be a 17th hole, and it was designed to be drivable. You couldn't get a better place, and you couldn't get a better par 4.
I mean, that is a sight to behold. What a spectacular shot we just saw on the par 4 with a drive in one. This is an eagle try for Martin Keimer. You couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it.
Really. This is an awkward length.
Frank, there's an old basketball announcer who used to say when a ball went in and out of the cylinder, just the way that one did, he would say, "Ringtail howitzer." And that one just didn't go in. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. This would be a huge momentum swing. This one's the birdie. Score that, a birdie.
Rich, 18 was always considered a long finishing hole.
Not for J.B. Holmes.
Yeah, the water was always in play. And then the day he took it over the left side and carried everything and went on to win, that completely changed the way this golf course played ever since that day.
And it resulted in some of the changes we're seeing now.
Yeah, evidence, the new bunkering down the left side. But it showed us all how much and how strong these guys are, how much they've improved over the years. Can we get a measure on that one? That's enormous. That's an absolute beauty.
Second shot, good look at the green. Terrific golf shot, and now that for an easy birdie. Let's see what Martin Keimer does with this approach shot. Locked in on the read and the speed. Good putt. Well done. Frank, you have to like what you saw out there today.
I certainly did. Swing is excellent right now. Stroke, there's nothing wrong with that. Really, just it's a case of getting out of your own way. I mean, the opportunities ahead now, chance to win, just they have to be so motivating.
This is EA Sports. PGA Tour coverage coming up next. Here at the TPC Scottsdale in Arizona, and Frank, when so many people tune in to watch this great event, they think immediately of the 16th hole with all of those fans jammed in. It's like Fenway Park inside the desert there, but it's much more than that little par 3, isn't it?
It certainly is more than that, Rich. The TPC Scottsdale is a great venue for a PGA Tour event. It's a blend of everything: birdie opportunities, holes that are fraught by water, bunkering that's been changed. All in all, it's a great atmosphere with nearly 500,000 people that visit this during the tournament week.
Long drive, but a bad lie.
Wicked.
Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up. It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
Can't hide the flagstick from that man. Second shot now for Martin Keimer. Keimer trying to put that free-flowing putting stroke to good use. Has this for birdie. -1, getting early going. In red figures at 1 under par. Par 4 second hole, a little bit longer than the first, this one at 442 yards.
Yeah, they've added a new tee, changed the bunkering down the right side. Still a semi-blind tee shot, a hole that bends softly to the left side. The bunkering around this green has changed. Still, it requires a very precise tee shot.
Wrong way pattern all day long. And this is just brutal. Frank, way offline all day long.
Yeah, this is a head scratcher, really. Seen him play before. Normally much better than this. This is abnormal, that's for sure.
And that's going to stay on the fairway here at the second hole. Second shot coming out of the rough here.
This looks like it's going to find the target.
So on the putting surface, and taking a good look now at this birdie putt here at the second. And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green. Makeable putt right here, currently sitting at 1 under for the round.
Oh, another one goes in.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. So 2 under early on. Now the third hole, it's a par 5, and how does this one set up, Frank?
It's a nice yardage around that 550, 560 yard mark. So a good drive, you can certainly reach the par 5 and 2. You've got to flash it across a little bit of a desert there. This green has been completely changed in 2014, and the addition of 1 bunker to that right side. Used to be 2.
Frank, did you hear the sound of that coming off the club face?
It was like a cannon.
Outstanding tee shot.
Yeah, ball sitting up. You don't have to worry about the wind or anything there. You just take a full-blooded cut at the second shot from here. He's loading up on it.
Look at the coil there. That is a heat-seeking missile right there. Wow. Okay, the second shot now at this par 5. Not a huge miss, Frank, but did lose this just a little to the right.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to catch a piece of the green, though.
What a spectacular shot that was. He'll have a look at eagle. Nice position, short grass, second shot. Frank, these days golfers are training like high-level athletes from other sports. Rory McIlroy, for example, has been using a guy by the name of Steve McGregor, who happened to be the trainer for the New York Knicks of the NBA.
And part of his training now is high altitude. The majority of the medal holders, for example, in the Olympics, or medal winners in the Olympics, actually use high altitude training. You know, you can develop more red blood cells in a shorter period of time. But, you know, golf, we've had so many different types of training from the athlete side. But you go back to the old days of Henry Cotton beating an old tire. Vijay Singh picked up on that. Or even the rhythm of Sam Snead. He used to count in the rhythm. It was 1, 2, 3. It was 1 at the top of the swing, 2 at impact, and 3 at the follow-through. All those things are still very valid today.
So close. Oh my goodness, how did he miss that? Getting set now over the putt. good start at 4 under.
The chance here